I am dubbing Wednesdays Whiskey Wednesday, and we're going to focus on channels that are fun, that have beverages, lots of different types of apple juices. Whiskey Tribe is one of those. I'm a big fan of this channel, and we're going to feature them every Wednesday. If you go to the DG360 playlist, you will see eventually a Whiskey Wednesday playlist land.
We're the Crowded Bro Whiskey Company. I'm Mr. Yeats. Brandon, do you like money?
Yeah?
You like $10,000?
Yeah.
This target. If that target gets nailed by this bag of oatmeal, then you get $10,000.
Okay, I can do this.
You?
Yeah.
Is your name Mr. Yeats?
No.
Yeet! You lost. That's unfortunate.
What the
He's
hell?
been drinking.
Now I'm gonna go blind a guy and steal his car and give away her house.
I love slurping up Deez Nutz.
You're gobbling these nuts in your mouth.
Wow. By the way, the title of this video is "Can You Turn Deez Nutz into Meme-Worthy Alcohol?" I would just like to. So good.
Are you choking on Deez Nuts? Okay, we're gonna do the viability test. First thing we gotta do is I gotta pull these nuts out. For now, we're gonna see if it ferments.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna let us know whether or not we can turn it into alcohol down the road. Get this nice and melted, get all the sugars in, mixed in with the liquid.
Oh, these nuts are kind of making a mess. Smells like Christmas time.
Are you on the naughty list?
That's what Christy says about my nuts, that it always smells like Christmas time. Anytime she's around them, I would just like to, sorry about that.
If you've been a bad girl, you get Deez Nuts.
Santa, no.
We got the turbo yeast. You wanna get a little sprinkle on these nuts?
Yes.
Uh-oh, watch out. Like, I hope Christy never gets turbo yeast.
Let's go turbo mode on these nuts. Oh,
I don't want any yeast
over
on my
these
nuts.
nuts.
Yeah, I went
no
hard on
yeast
these
on my
nuts.
nuts.
I'm gonna dump these
Christy?
nuts.
No yeast.
Oh, that
Wow,
is
look at that control over these
beautiful.
nuts.
I have to go with enough speed. I have to slap these nuts. I don't know.
No,
that's just-
no.
Yeah.
Sloppy on these nuts.
We have put the yeast in there. We're gonna see if it bubbles up and gives us fermentation. That's gonna let us know whether or not there's gonna be some boozy nuts in our future. You know what? These nuts look absolutely disgusting. Ooh, what's that?
Oh, these nuts so chunky.
No, that's a little. Did you get in there? What does that smell like? It's kind of farty.
It smells like somebody farted on these nuts.
The good news is there's a lot of activity, and it did in fact give us some ethanol. Oh, dude.
Is it crusty?
No, this is solid. This may be a botulism kind of moment. You're smelling it too. Alex is backing off.
Getting whiffs of these nuts.
He's backing off.
That smells like poop.
Someone pooped on these nuts.
There's got to be a name for that.
Yeah, I love her.
We are going to basically prep the ingredients and get some fermentation going. I'm gonna unwrap these nuts.
I'm not going to be able to make it through this episode.
I'm gonna pound these nuts. How do these nuts
Absolutely,
smell?
and that's the way it's gonna stay. That's the way it's gonna stay, Static. Welcome home, dude.
How much of these nuts do we have?
90 bars. Crushing these nuts.
These nuts are more brown than I thought they'd be.
These nuts!
Oh, that was a good one. So to give the yeast every opportunity to do what we want them to do, we're putting in some yeast nutrients. So in addition to the sugar, they just got some tasty stuff in there to hopefully get them to take hold and give us all that boozy goodness. There's like a rainbow sheen on these nuts.
They're beautiful.
That means they're gay.
This is a fun, this is a fun episode.
This episode is sponsored by Original Grain. Original Grain specializes in watches and rings inlaid with whiskey barrel wood. So they have several styles.
Warning, incoming salad vibes.
Skip.
looks kinda like a-
I had to skip the show. Sorry about that. Sorry about the discontinuity in the show right there because of your mistake, Pepe. I had to skip the show. That's all. I was just saying there were salad vibes right there. Now we got past it, even though their commercials are funny.
like a mud.
Oh God, that's gotta
it's really,
stank,
really
dude.
farty. These nuts smell like farts.
I made a blood oath. I will never do it. I actually got
check out the
offered-
layers on.
By the way, Mad Style, listen to this, dude. You're gonna be. I gotta share a story with everybody right now. Mad Style says, "Hey DG, you'll be doing this same thing one day. Sponsor time. Guess what? Guess who reached out to the channel? Canon cameras." I'm not even kidding you. You're gonna not. I don't even think you guys are gonna believe this, but Canon cameras legit offered me $1,800. And I don't know in what format to start doing commercials during my videos. And I told Christy that I will not do it because I made a blood oath to everybody.
Yes, you're not gonna hate me.
The only support that I will ever get is from you.
Here, there is some weird, gross. Oh, and the bottom too.
Won't
I don't
do
know
it.
if we want the
I
top
won't
or the
do
bottom of the still. We would definitely want this. That's the liquid that will play
Banana
nicely
oath.
inside the still.
Banana
We're probably
oath. I'm a
gonna
man
have to
of
skim that off
integrity.
and then assess what's going on down here. See how solid? All
I
right.
couldn't believe it, and then it was real.
I have a
checked
theory
in on
that
it,
the
it was real.
milk component, even though it's like shelf-stable milk, by the time you add yeast and get it
Thought I'd
fermented,
share that. I don't think I've
I think it
shared
gets
that yet.
kind of.
Okay, who farted?
We don't want to break the
That's
seal.
what Christy's pissed at me.
Because there could be just liquid hatred underneath.
Liquid hatred.
Oh God.
That's Christy's liquid hatred for me not taking the Canon money.
Don't.
Hold on.
start.
That Integra
Are you
time,
gonna gag
John?
on these
That
nuts?
Integra time, dude.
So far, if you ferment these nuts, it smells like farts.
Baxter's. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, God. You can start.
Fucking it smells. God. This is
The worst smelling project we've ever done.
stinky. This is worse than
This
the
is
dirt.
terrible. This is
Yeah, it is worse than the dirt.
Yeah.
All of this chunkage is floating on top, so I'm not too worried about it burning. But the stuff that's on the bottom, we do want to keep an eye on.
I mean, the title of this is "Can you turn these nuts into meme-worthy alcohol?" And like, they are definitely doing that. But like, taste is probably not the object here, you know, because like everything I'm getting from this is just looking real types of bad. Like I want to vomit.
These small scale projects, this is a 26-gallon still, just to see what it turns into. If anything ever is promising, then we do have the much larger still back here from Abe
Right, Coop, right,
that we
Coop.
could turn into a really interesting spirit. This one though, I'm gonna be blown away if Deez Nutz distill into something glorious because this fermentation is mad funky. That's the bottom layer down there. See, this is the tricky bit because if all the chocolatiness is living in that really heavy sediment, like that's kind of what we want to have going through the still.
Let me get some.
Okay.
This dude on the right is a master distiller. I don't know what this dude's name is. I forget. Because I've only seen like a couple episodes in the past with Christy before, and I used to know him. But there's a bald guy with a goatee who hasn't been on in ages. There's another dude. They're really connoisseurs of the whiskey realm, man. I can't. But this guy's a master crafter, man. This guy can distill. He's a master distiller too. This guy knows what he's doing.
Let me get some.
Okay.
And Shinobi says he's sexy.
Yeah, that's a thing that happened.
Oh, look at that face.
Kyle, I need you desperately to feast upon these nuts.
I need an adult.
All right, so this is the stripping run. This is the alcohol that we pulled from Deez Nutz, and it only was about 2 gallons, Kyle.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
about 2 gallons.
That face
That's
was like-
not
it
as much
sucked
as we
into
were
her
hoping
face.
for. Why?
Looks like
Her face looked like it was going to suck into itself like a black hole of sorts, right, Aether?
a lot of alcohol got trapped in that sludgy part.
Okay.
That is near impossible to distill because it'll scorch.
So this is going to be 3 times distilled.
Looks like it.
Yeah, we're going to distill Deez Nutz 3 times.
My hands.
Brian Bushwood from, you got Scam Nation, you got the Modern Brogue, you got the world's greatest con, an
Yes.
amazing podcast.
Season
Thanks for
3 is
coming.
finally fully out. We thought it was going to be 4.
Okay, shill.
Incoming salad vibes.
Oh, they're doing a whiskey though. They're doing a whiskey though. I like that. And what are they doing? Is this not shill? And is this actually the whiskey that they're, okay, I'm going back. My bad. I thought for a moment.
I missed my own hands.
Brian Brushwood from, you got the Scam Nation, you got the Modern Broker, you got the World's Greatest Con, an
short
amazing
amount-
podcast.
short
Season
amount
3 is
of
finally fully out. We thought it was going to be
World's Greatest Con in the podcast thingies near you. The goal is, can we find the essence of that original ingredient carrying through the distillation process? We got the heads all the way through the tails. You can go ahead and smell. That's going to be the 4 shots and the high heads.
It's robust and dirty. Can I say dirty?
Yeah, you can.
You dirty boy.
Notes of cocoa? Is that wrong?
Cocoa.
Okay, so 137 proof. Still pretty
Dude,
high
some ass.
into the heads. This is the early stuff coming off the still. What do we have on those?
I'm still getting like some weird mint hot chocolate.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wow. That's not bad. It's not good, but we have definitely had worse. Within the context of Will Just Still experiments.
Okay, it's like a coffee cocoa bean.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it sticks around for a very long time.
It's very hot. There's kind of like a chemically cleaning product quality, but that's very common in the heads. Let's hop into 3.
Okay.
Getting more earthy.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, this is
Oh, this has a bit of
I
stank
got one of those
on it.
glasses.
Yeah,
They're called
a
Glen
little
Carn
bit of,
glasses.
just some.
I don't want to say like
I love those
roadkill,
Glen
but
Carn
I was gonna say
glasses.
wet dog, which is surprising because wet dog is a tails note. We're nowhere near the tails right now.
even a wet dog
No.
smells better. Wet dog seems wholesome. This seems like a diseased dog that happens to be wet. Okay, here we go.
Oh boy, how are they gonna? He didn't drink
Come
it.
on, man.
He didn't drink it.
And
Not bad on taste.
I'm not feeling it.
I'm finding a little nuttiness on that taste.
Okay,
a little bit of
a little
for some reason the word sawdust popped into my mind.
dusty nuts.
Yeah, dusty nuts. This is, God, I don't know why I keep coming here.
Just jump right into like number 5. It's gonna be in the 120 proofs.
Okay, that's better.
No.
Is it?
Oh, for me.
There's more animal involved.
This one, I don't get as much of a, well, it's still pretty foul, but it's not like stanky death foul. It's more like sweaty sock.
Oh,
These are
sweaty
really bad
sock.
notes.
Okay.
All
This is
these
a
notes
shared
are just
experience. You ever really
bad
have to go to the
notes.
bathroom so you pee on a sock and then later you have to wring out the sock?
Why? You're gonna have to.
This is not a
Right.
shared
So we're learning that nuts are not a good tasting alcohol. Like what we're learning right now is that nuts in themselves you should stay away from. I try to operate off of that thesis all the time.
experience
Why would you pee on the sock?
because
Not a
otherwise
nut
they
man.
kick you off the bus
If
So
you're
the
into
sock
nuts, good
soaks
for
up
you.
the pee.
just long enough.
But we've learned from this
This
video
is such a
that
good idea. Usually, whenever we get closer towards the hearts and the tails, is when the flavors start to relax a little bit. This is getting more tight and gross.
Yeah.
It's a little salty too on the nose.
salty.
They are.
Salty.
Should we mouth? Oh, we're mouthing.
We're mouthing.
Mouth that salty.
Yeah.
There you go, Aether. You're safe,
If
bro.
betrayal had a taste.
I am gonna say no.
That's tastes like
Thanks for stopping by today with hanging with
was
us,
that a
bro.
sentence?
Come back home next week, man.
This is getting kind of acrid, garbage watery.
Stick it in your
Yeah,
mouth, then
yeah.
suck 'em,
No,
suck
it's
'em.
getting worse. Like I traditionally the heads are too much alcohol, not enough flavor, and now we're getting to flavor, and I don't like it.
That 33 proof, this is gonna be like the low tails. Let's do 103 proof.
Doesn't that say 83?
I don't know, man. Is that 83? Okay, it's still dramatically lower than this.
33, we'd be drinking pea wine.
Ringed out of a sock.
Reeks of desperation and
a little
ingenuity.
They're getting a little
Kind of my
lit.
wheelhouse.
They're getting a little loopy off the nuts.
I don't know how broken my taste buds or my nose is, but I keep getting Swiss Miss cocoa. I don't know why. Maybe I hate cocoa.
Dude, I love Coke.
okay.
It's mixed.
Better on the back end.
Right, Aether.
I'm finding that
Bad on the front.
weird sour nuttiness.
I don't mind the back end as much as the front. The front is,
You like the finish?
God damn it, this is human shit, I swear to God.
No, it's not.
It's not human.
All right,
It's not human.
Human.
Brian. We're gonna try with one last
know
thing. I'm
he's
so
drinking.
excited for you to hear
Does
what it is.
Okay.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
This is definitely poop.
No.
Definitely.
Is this
I'm
the
on
crash
you.
test dummy that they bring in here to
This is
drink anything
poop.
they distill?
It did turn a corner though.
This is so sour and rank.
Yeah.
Oh no! It's
I'm,
really.
feeling it
This
through
is
the
like
screen right now. I'm
pond
literally
water
feeling
or
this through the
something. This is the last. When our lake fills up and it gets down to nothing. This is the last gasp. The
That's
f-
true.
are you doing to
Shelby.
me?
That's true.
Can we agree it's
Make it
earthy?
happen. Yeah, style. Make
Okay.
it happen.
It's not bad.
Would you like some more?
No.
All right, Brian.
Yes.
What if I told you that we figured out a way to distill Deez Nutz?
Go on.
We distill Deez Nutz.
Wait a minute. I've seen those. Like.
Nuts.
Oh! So I was right with the cocoa. I wasn't fucking crazy.
Right.
All right,
Yeah.
but I was okay. Oh,
And it's from Mr. Beast, so of course it's gonna taste like ass. It probably tastes like ass the second you open it in the package, man. Anytime I see any type of like product like this from a famous like influencer, and I see this shit on the shelf, man, I just expect it's gonna taste like complete ass. I don't even buy it. I don't know about you guys. I've never had Deez Nutz, but like to me, any type of product like this always makes me feel so types of sketch. You know, like I would never buy Deez Nutz. And I never put Deez Nutz in my mouth for sure. Like really.
okay. Look, I'm
Right out of the gate.
I'm very sensitive about how bad I am at coming up with the right words for stuff.
great.
Okay, so, and
It
it
probably
does.
tastes like
the
straight ass.
peanutty would make it feel kind of nasty and oh shit! I was right.
So we figured out a way to distill Deez Nutz, and it didn't give it a lot of alcohol. One of the things I was worried about was the fact that it's milk. They're very proud of the fact that it's grass-fed milk. You don't want to be fermenting milk. It's called botulism.
Oh yep.
All right, so Brian, you've gone through, you've tasted Deez Nutz.
Yes.
Now we want to compare it to the original ingredient. This is what I share.
Deez Nutz. Yes.
I'm sharing Deez Nutz. Very generous with Deez Nutz.
Thank you.
These nuts get passed around a lot. Was that kind of the cocoa note you were finding?
I mean, you guys had the advantage of actually knowing what we were having, but that was no BS. That there were creamy and nutty notes, and
it came
and the cocoa was the first thing that I noticed. Do we rank these experiments?
All right, so let's figure out. We've done several
Dude's got a
little
good
distill
palate. He
experiments
knows
where we
what's
take an
up.
ingredient that nobody in their right mind would ever try and turn into booze, and then we turn it into booze. Now, where do we think this lands in the past?
I know for a fact that this is not nearly as good as the Oreos.
Dude, the Capri Sun is
so I would
wow, the Capri Sun is still up there. I think I watched that over a year ago where they did the Capri Sun one, and it was surprisingly good.
I think above watermelon, below Oreos is where Deez Nutz live.
Here?
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys,
Yes.
but I have been absolutely feasting on Deez Nutz. You know what it's called if I put Deez Nutz on your eyes?
A facial.
All right, Brian, I want to show you one last thing. It just came in today. See that? What does that say?
It says heavy mooching.
Yeah. Now this is for the Patreon coin. It just came in.
Oh, that is metal.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. I dig it. Whiskey Tribe here every Wednesday. We're going to start watching these on the Norm Like Good Mythical Morning. I'm going to create a playlist probably next week for it. We'll have 2 episodes in next week. And let's get to the next one. I hope you guys enjoy Whiskey Wednesday on DG360.